Hey everybody, Jason Friedman here again, and it is day 7 of my 30-day video challenge. And I'm as surprised as you are that I'm still doing this. So I'm glad that you're watching, yeah, super happy that I am doing it. I'm actually having a good time. So this week, I've done 2 curses. I've actually cursed twice. My first curse was on day 5 when I talked about the curse of over-delivery, and today is going to be the second curse, which is the curse of knowledge. One of my favorite books is the book called Made to Stick by Chip Heath and Dan Heath. And people ask me all the time, what books do you read? And I read a lot. I mean, a lot. I read books, like real books. I actually have printed books, like you could go to the library and get them. I have my audio books from Audible. I have Kindle ebooks. I read whenever I can. And I find it to be one of those things that's just super helpful. It's like one of my ways to keep growing, to keep learning. I'm an eternal student, like probably many of you are. And so I talk a lot about the books that I read. And the one thing that I believe is that since authors put so much time into writing a book, that it's kind of arrogant of me to read it once and think I get it. So I like to read books more than once. And I have a lot of books on my list. I have a lot of books to be read, trust me. But I try and read them multiple times, even just certain passages and certain chapters from them. And this book is one that I have probably read, maybe 8 times already. I love it. There's always some new angles, some new information. But what they talk about is this idea of the curse of knowledge, about how we can be so close to something, we can know what it is, but other people, and we take it for granted, right? So we know it so well, we don't appreciate the value that we have in that knowledge. But when other people hear it, they're like blown away by it, right? And I think this is so true for many business owners, especially speakers, authors, coaches, people that are out there helping to train and educate and coach other people. We lose the value in ourselves. And it's really important. Over the years, I've been in situations where I'm in front of an audience and I speak and I present, and I get so nervous, like not scared of getting on stage, but so nervous that I'm not going to say something that creates value for people, right? And I don't know if you're the same way, but when I want to get prepared for a presentation, I think, I hope that people really like this. And then I get into the room and people are like, oh my God, that's the most brilliant thing I ever saw. And I don't say that to sound like arrogant. I'm sure it happens to you too. It's just that when we're so close to our own knowledge, our own experience, our own messages, we often get sick of those messages before our audience does, and we also don't see that value. So I ask you to really take a step back and think about the value that you create, and think about it from that customer perspective. Think about it from your audience's perspective. What are the phrases? What are the words? What are the things that people say to you when you do get up in front of them, when you coach them, when you're even sitting at the dinner table or out for some drinks or something and talking to them? Are they captivated by what you're saying? They probably are. That's a good indication that you have some special, unique genius zones. You have some special information that you should be putting out there into the world. So do that. Get clear on where that value is and own that. Really accept it, own it. It's been a journey for me. I'm still working on it. I don't always own it, to be candid, but I'm working on doing that now. So I hope this is helpful. Shoot me a note, comment below this video. I'd love to hear about where you are stuck when it comes to the curse of knowledge. Maybe where you're not finding enough value in what you're saying, or not believing enough in your value, but other people are. Share that. Put it out there. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now with you. Put it out there. Own it. Capture it. Become more confident about it. I'm going to talk a little bit about self-confidence and how important that is as well in one of my future videos. But it's so key, especially for us entrepreneurs. It's like the #1 problem is that lack of confidence. And when we have that curse of knowledge, we're actually bottling up some of that, and it's making it harder for us. So again, leave me a comment below. Looking forward to seeing what you have to say. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check us out at CXFormula.com, and I look forward to seeing you next week in week 2, day 8 of my 30-day video challenge. Take care and have a great day.